the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Alright, good evening race fans, and welcome live tonight here, Pocono Raceway. And I tell you what, gonna be a good one with the FR2000 Pro Mod series here, presented by SRCA guys. And wow, hey, you want a show, you're gonna get a show. These guys, they run IndyCar and they run the Pro Mazda. And it's interesting, we saw the first Pro Mazda race done on the road course there at Canadian Tire, but tonight it's just going to be a wide open affair. We saw last week the IndyCar run at Michigan, and whew, that was chaotic. Little info here tonight. On the race. Pocono Speedway, as you can see right there, we're 73 degrees out, 65%. Partly cloudy. Mile-an-hour winds here. Good little track here at Pocono Raceway, and everybody tonight's going to enjoy it as much as I am anyways. Everybody tune in, kicking off this great 2020 season so far. Wow, already into 2020, man. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, I guess I can't. Just awesome. How y'all doing tonight? Guys are still doing a little bit of practice. We got a lot of practice left, so I'm gonna let y'all watch the sights and sounds for a little bit of these cars rumbling around here. So we started a little bit earlier than normal. I'll probably step in, tune in. All right. Like I say, practice underway, folks, so let's listen to these cars, watch them fly around this place. Good one. Let's see what they look like in the practice style here. Yeah, I didn't have too bad a day out there, Chris. How you doing, man? Tell you what, just getting set here to call this awesome race. Tell you what, I'll let y'all sit here and some of these awesome cars fly around here. Got about 4 minutes left in practice, then we'll hit qualifying. So watch these guys zoom around here, geared up for Pocono tonight. Be a good show tonight, folks. How's everybody feeling? Thursday. All right, folks, qualifying underway. Gonna be tonight. Who's gonna put this thing on pole? That's some mean looking machines out there. Things go belly up fast. No. I hear you, Brandon. Just talking about it's gonna be a fiery death. Well, let's hope not. Come on now. I think it should be pretty good tonight. All right, there we go. Cole up top, putting down a good lap on the pole so far with Tony right there behind him and Harrison. Scott, oh, never mind. Russ says, I need that top spot back, by the way. All right, here we go. Cole laying down a fast time, though. He's back up to Spencer out of nowhere. Man. All right, Richard's hanging on to the second place spot. Cole up to third, Harrison to fourth, and Rick hanging on to that fifth place spot here. Close field so far, though. Some good times. All right. Got a big field here tonight, too. 35 machines. Woo! Pocono's big enough to handle it, though. These guys are going to take it probably 3 or 4, 5 wide sometimes. Hold on to it. Alright, folks. Qualifying's over. Let's grid these guys up here tonight. As the man on pole, Spencer Madden puts it out front. Richard up in the second. Cole starting in third. Place man looks like Rick. Got Harrison hanging on to the 5th place. Scott, 6th starting spot. Austin Knight up to 7th. Got us there in 8th. Ian Wilson up to 9th. And Tony rounds the top 10s. Look to the rest of them. Both got a big field. Pro style guys out here in the Pro Mazda. Fast laps around here. Going out there, Rachel, Crystal, Austin. How y'all doing out there tonight? Do the rest of this here, this field. Woo! I don't know what it's gonna be like. Be mayhem. It's gonna be chaos. Who knows? Got a little time to think about it here. Pull out the pull around this place. Pulling for Austin, okay? Pulling for Austin Knight. That Rachel, you pulling for Austin Knight? Is that who you're pulling for? Another Austin. All right. Good to always see the people out there supporting. Awesome. All right, good deal. Well, Austin starting out on the 7th place spot. Hope you don't get caught up in some mess of last week. These guys in the Indy cars, well, they put on a show. It was a wild one, a handful. Because, you know, just like Pocono here, Michigan, these cars, they go wide open. Just about all turn. They crack the throttle a little bit after a while, but it's going to be a doozy. Austin podium. All right, sounds good. No. What's wrong with that? Nice facility out here. Pocono Raceway tonight. Got a lot of great racing action here on the channel this week. Started off with the major series, Daytona. Then we went to, well, we were off with the Joe Gibbs this week. We have one this coming Monday. Then we had the K&N series of the Sim 500 tonight. FR2000 guys at the SRCA. Well, we got bootleg racing. Got another one, like I say, Monday night again. Bring it back to you with Joe Gibbs. Race cars, bringing them around. It's going to drop off on pit road here and let these guys go back to work. Spencer out front. Lead this pack to the green. It's a tricky triangle here. The reason they call it the triangle, well, it's a triangle. 3 turns. Turn 4 is kind of flat. Be very careful. All about momentum coming out of turn 4. You got that long straightaway. Pace cars in. Here we go. Got a car going off into the pits. Green flag. They're already trying to go 3 and 4 wide. Look at that. It just stormed across start finish line. Nice as they head off down the front stretch. They are 5 and 4 wide. Wow. Into turn 1, 3 wide again. What you're going to expect probably all race long, as up front, Cole's going to take it for the moment. Look at a 4 wide battle behind him though. Spence Harrison, I don't even know who's got the position back there because they're just all side by side within inches. 3 wide for the lead. This is where it becomes nerve-wracking as a driver. You're right here, you're tooth and nail with a person. You don't know, you can't get up there and bump and run just like you can with any other car. Gotta be careful. Look at that, Cole falls back all the way to 4th place up front. You still got Tony hanging on to it. Harrison right there. Man, you got cars everywhere. Who knows who's going to take the lead? That's going to jockey around coming down the long pond straightaway. This is where the draft will play a factor here. They'll be able to set that thing up. One of those cars wind off down into turn 1. 4 wide. Almost 2 sets deep into turn 1's going to stick. And they're going to think about it. Cole's going to sneak up in there. Threaded the needle. Oh, lost a little momentum. Here comes Tony. Behind him, you got a mess happening. Way, way back. Give me an update where Austin went. I don't know what happened to Austin. Austin flew way back in the back. He lost a lot of time. Way back in 30th. Ouch. A lot of these drivers way back here in the back, but just got a mess happening up front here. They're 3 wide. Oh, car off the track. That was Tony, and he was up front. See what happened to him. No, turn 4. My bad, turn 3. I said turn 4 earlier. Turn 3, you come out of turn 3, it's flat. There you go. Watch this replay, what happened to Tony here. He was going into turn 3. Don't know if he had a little help. Maybe, oh, yep, contact. And next thing you know, they're out mowing the grass. What these cars are built for. It's way off the pace. Ow. Go back up front, and these guys are still tangling it up here. Who's going to take it? You got Daniel Falkingham. I know that name. Race the same 500. Okay. Cole up here too. Oh. He taking the lead. Daniel's going to take it for the moment. Sheldon up there though. Got Nick Dawson in the mix. Are going to come down the long straightaway. 4 wide, 5 wide. They can make it down that straightaway. I don't know about turn 1 though. They have to figure that out. He's a John Deere. Yeah, they needed something going on through there. The pace that they were going. Now to turn. Oh, be careful. They make it look easy. Definitely these guys are hanging on everything that they've got. Look at this from the nose cam of Sheldon. It is close quarter racing. This right here is going to give you an idea just how close they are. Like the roll bar. Oh, contact right there. That got real close. They're still 3 wide, making it work. And just to give you an idea of the speed, look at that, 147 mile an hour. Not quite as fast as they were going at Michigan in the IndyCar. Still close quarter, man, right there. The 4 wide front of Sheldon. This is a good onboard shot. Just to show you what he's dealing with. Looks like 154 before 55, 57 before they had to whoa it down into the turn. Wow. Daniel's a meet in the middle of the sandwich right there. He's just kind of hanging on for dear life. Very good shot. Look at that, fanned out. There's still 3 wide and almost 2 deep, 2 or 3 deep back. He's trying to stick it in the needle in there and make it 4 wide into turn 2. Oh, out of turn 2, they still jockeying around. Up front, Daniel's got the lead. Harrison's hanging on the 3rd, Nathan there in 2nd. Got Scott up the fourth. Make me kind of nervous up here. Oh, they're beating and banging on each other too. I want to talk about leaning. Leaning. Let the roll bar can a little bit better. Gives you an idea. Tommy Gossip up there. Hanging on the fourth. Behind Scott. Scott's got a better picture of what's happening in front of him up here. Just to show you. I mean, he sees that three wide mess in front of him. He knows if there is a collision up there, there's nowhere he could go. It's just so fast reaction in these cars. Boom. Over with. There's the gap, just to show you how close they are, within thousands. Thousands, folks. Thousands. Back down the straight. You got Tommy Gossip going for the lead. Got Nathan up there along with him and Cole. They're shaking it up a little bit up front. Talk about four wide. Never mind, 5 wide. Gotta prove me wrong. They're about to go 6 wide. They got no fear happening here. Look at that. That right there is a traffic jam already happening. 3 wide into the turn 1. 4 wide behind them. Almost 5 wide. And they make it work. They don't die doing it. There you go. Good move. You can see the draft, man. Look at Tommy getting a run on the outside. He's right up against that wall. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, ideally there you go, Chris. One guy, man, out there. He goes out there, man. He just, yeah. He blows the big one and it's over with. Whole field's done. Oh, Cole. Oh, Tommy gets run on the outside there. Nathan's going to take the top spot. Completed our lap here tonight. Storm past the start finish line. They are again 5 wide for the lead. They're not giving up on that 5 wide to the front, are they? Into turn 1, 3 and 4 wide. Keep it pinned. You're right. You got to keep your hands on the steering wheel pinned too, because if you don't, you're gonna wreck. Harrison up front there. Daniel's taking the top side. He's got Nathan battling along with him though. Behind him, you got Harrison and Scott. They're gonna go do the door to door. There's really no door to door. They're gonna go tire to tire. How's that? Make it look a little better. 3 wide. Turn 3. Who's gonna shoot it with the momentum? 3 wide up front, 3 wide behind him. Car back. Never mind. 4 wide. Here we go. He said we can make it 5 wide. Coming across the line. Oh, whoa. He did. 4 wide to the start. Into turn 1. That fan of cars right there. Oh, by nose. Nathan's got it. Beautiful, beautiful. Coming down into turn number 2 here. Short shoot that they got. And they're still taking it 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Oh, car round. Big one. It is a wreck. That started up front right there. Sheldon got hooked. And then he just on his lid. The next thing you know, you got cars everywhere. Oh. Go back. See what happened to him right here. Oh, he sees it in front of him. Nowhere to go. And you see Sheldon right there. Boom! Watch him. Sheldon, nothing he could do at that speed and turn. And you see, he popped a good wheelie. Sheldon, no place to go. Airborne. Cars everywhere. Tear them up. So, first caution here tonight. Wow. You had a feeling it was going to happen, though. I mean, those guys up there was putting it to the line. Wow. Yeah, it looked like it just dripped up just a little bit. Easy to do, though. Harm, no foul. See if we can get a talk in with some. Talk in with Daniel Falkingham. Blew through his pits. Not gonna be happy on that move. I know. Well, Austin right now is in pit lane. Pit road. Yeah, he dropped back at the first of it. Austin did. Right now he's up in the pits. Things taken care of. Gonna be registered in 16th right now. Bring Daniel up here and get a word with him. Get talked to. Don't bring him down. Well. I was gonna bring Daniel, get a word with him, but oh well. He moved back. Caution, first time tonight. Wild one. Oh, no problem. Let's see where Austin's at right now. Austin Knight. Got a little picture on his thing too. He must have a picture saved somewhere. Database. Is that him, by the way? His picture? Kind of cool. Wolfpack Esports. There we go. He's up to 11th. Restart 11th. Too bad. Not bad at all. So, awesome. First time tonight here. Completed lap 12 here, 40. Awesome. Out here having fun, huh? Just racing it up. Nothing wrong with that. Well, that's been an interesting race. I mean, these guys have put it on the line for the first 10 laps. Playing the long game. There you go. Being safe. He's trying to play the... But, you know, these tracks almost bring about, like, you know, NASCAR style plate tracks, so to speak. Right there on top of each other. A lot of guys in those plate track races in NASCAR, you know, they fall back and try to play a safe game too. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, what'd you do? Where'd you race at? Where'd you, I can't talk. Where'd you race at? I used to take Tuesday nights off. I gotta have a few nights off now. I mean, can't do it all. Cautions do breed cautions. You're right, and it's gonna happen, especially with the closest these guys are out here. You know, you got to be careful. But the problem is, you can't lose that draft, and you can't lose the momentum here. Momentum plays a huge factor, and if you do lose it, it's gonna be gone. It makes 5. Concord, okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Good deal. We got a good field here tonight. I mean, we've only got, looks to be, you know, a couple cars maybe out. Well, really one showing out right now. That's Russ. Out of it right now. Nate Stewart's on the pits. 2 cars out, excuse me. Taylor Frey. So we started with 35 machines, only 2 out officially. One coming out of pit road, having to do a little bit of clean up, but go. Good looking field here tonight. A lot of them have been bunched up front. Now the good one thing about here is they start in a single file order. There you go. Pace cars in. We're going back green.
Green flag, green flag.
File restart. Good jump there for Harrison. That is back there though. Who got a start? That looks like that's Nick. Nick got an exceptional start. He looked like he almost jumped the start. He's way up to 3rd already. Out front, they're going to go back at it again, side by side. It won't take them long. They'll be back 2 and 3 wide. Go. Crossing down that short chute for the moment. They are fanned out all the way back up front still, 3 wide. John Morgan and company right there. And Ian out there also. All this up to 9th. Nathan's battling with him. Austin's hanging on the 11th. Will Klein hanging on to that spot. 2x2x2 all the way back out of turn 3. Oh, almost got pushed off into the back. Oh, they're back out 4 wide again up front. You blame them? I mean, right here. Look at this. That's what you call I-85 traffic jam. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. 100 and some mile-an-hour inches upon inches with each other. 3 wide up front. Tony's in the mix. You got Sean down low. Nathan up 3rd. Scott right there. Zachary. Boys are putting on a good show all together. Aldis is looking like he's wanting to take the pass on him. Got a good rider 4 wide for the moment. I appreciate it there. Still up front. They cannot break the draft, but they're still 3 wide right here. I'm in NC. So 85 heads on down to Atlanta. Look at this mess. Caution out. Like Wolfgang. Not Wolfgang Amadeus, but Wolfgang. What happened to him? Huh. Rewind back just a little bit and see what happened. Huh. Well, that one we're just going to have to chalk up as missed it. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 85 take you on down through Atlanta and all. All right, pit stops. Busy place. Some guys are going to come in, some are not. Okay. Wrong with that. Front though, Tony, excuse me, is going to hang on to the top spot. Sean right there in second. Harrison sitting on the third. Scott up the fourth. Nathan the fifth. We got Nick Dawson the sixth. John Morgan up the seventh. Ike Wilson the eighth. Brandon Carl the ninth. And Austin Knight hanging top 10 so far. Race not over with. Close to the halfway point here, though. Christopher, who you out there pulling for? Who Rachel's pulling for? You out there pulling for there, Christopher? Drive on that every day in Atlanta. Yeah. 85 is not far from where I'm at. It's actually right down the road here. Actually right beside of me. Nice. Oh, well, there you go. You're in the Sunshine State, Florida. One state I'd like to go to, and that hadn't been to. I was close to it one time. I didn't make it. Made it to Atlanta, Georgia, Louisiana, all those. I missed Florida somehow. That's crazy. I've been, obviously South Carolina and NC, Virginia, and all that places around Tennessee, but Florida's the only one here, like in the South area, that I've kind of just missed. Although I don't really want to go down there during the summertime. It's too hot. Home track Daytona. My home track be Concord. Concord Speedway. Charlotte Motor Speedway, whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of in the heart of NASCAR. I mean, I got a lot of NASCAR teams around me. I actually got Richard Childress living right down the road from me here. And, RCR is not that far away. Austin Dillon's like less than a mile from me, so go. Pocono up here in the part of Pennsylvania. Good track that we're at tonight here for the SRCA Pro F2000 Pro Mazdas here. Yeah, y'all got a lot of hot weather, which even up here it's like it was 57 degrees and it's supposed to be winter time. I want some snow sometime. All right, been a good one so far with these guys tonight. On a good show with these Pro Mazda machines. Yeah, the heart of NASCAR. Kannapolis, obviously a lot of the race teams there. Like I say, I obviously know the Richard Childress and all because he only lives right down the road. But, I don't know him. But, yeah, I know of him. I've seen him around some restaurants here and there. Go. Grew up watching NASCAR a long time. Way back in the Winston days. Originally from New Jersey, Okay. Well, now my wife, she originally was from Pocono. Well, not Pocono, Pennsylvania. In that area, so. Hey, I hear you. She came down here and always call them transplanted northerners. Down south. How's that? A lot of guys jumping on pit road here. His lights off on the pace car. We're getting set to go back. Green flag racing. Yep, Statesville, not too far away. Absolutely, that's right below Lake Norman area, down there near Mooresville, Davison, and all that. Absolutely. A little further up above. I'm in between Winston and Salisbury. Go, but I know what Statesville at. It's like below. Well, you'd actually go I-40 to go. All right, here we go. We're getting set to go back green. Man out front, Tony. He's got it locked down, Sean. I hear you. Well, now she's been down here since I think it's 1992, and said herself that she loves it. So there you go. But I mean, we visited PA. I like PA, Lancaster area, stuff like that. Kind of cool. That's what I tell her though. She be acting like a northerner sometimes, but hey, yeah, it's all good. All right, here we go. Sean sitting in second, Harrison up to third, Scott there in fourth, Nathan up to fifth, Tony up here. And now, if you like these guys here at the SRCA, they rotate and they alternate every week. One week they have the Pro Mazda, the next week they have the IndyCar Delara car. So there you go.
Green, green, green.
Yes, absolutely. Green flag, we're back racing here. Tony's out front. He's got his hands full though with Sean. Sean wants it, but here comes some other machines there along with him. And 3 wide again into turn 1. Will it stick? They're definitely going to make a tri-stick. 4 wide out of turn 2 for the moment. 3 wide behind them. Harrison's got that top spot. Tony is right there on his back deck wing. Definitely racing them out, going down the short chute, going into turn number 2 for the time being. They're side by side, 3 wide again. Flat part of turn 2. Oh, contact! Tony is around. Caution is out. Oh, somebody else tried to hold up. That could have been disastrous, but wow. Oh, Tony's having a hard time on caution here. Spinning out again. First time, got tagged a little bit. It was up front. Spun it around. Past halfway home here. Nick Dawson's going to be the man leading it. Harrison's going to sit in second. Sean's going to be the man in third. John up there to fourth. Yeah, once you slide on these, it's usually bad for the car. Just goes right around. They do. Cautions breed cautions. That's the old saying in the past. We're just going to stick to it right there. And especially when you're running this close to guys, you just never know. Looks like coming into turn 2, coming out of it, is where we're having a little bit of contact issues. When you're side by side, the car on the inside kind of drifts up the track. The next thing you know, just a collision course with each other. You know what? I can't talk tonight for some reason. Hope everybody's enjoying it so far here tonight at Pocono Speedway. Nick out front, leading it. Not sure who's going to win this thing here. Everything has kind of transpired so far. Old school, that's right. Me too. I'm way back in the old days. I'm not back in the boomer days, as you know, a lot of these people crack me up when they say that because I don't think they really know what a boomer is. I am actually considered Generation X. I like that because I grew up in the wrestling days, but I want to get off track here with the racing. All right, Nick out front. Chandler going to hang on to second. On the third, up the fourth, right there in fifth. Well, you know, I took it back old school and racing style. Austin up to seventh. Yes, he is. Move up. Yeah, Gen X, yep. I never understood the generation thing. I mean, I don't know. I still say I'm old. How's that? Guys out here tonight, though, hoping nobody's in an Oculus Rift doing a virtual VR style racing. Because we are on the iRacing.com, the virtual platform here tonight. The realest thing, I always say the realest thing, without spending millions of dollars to go out and real race. About as close as you're going to get right here. It is nice. Well, I guess I would be in the middle of it. The lower end or higher end of it. Oh, God, it makes me just old. How's that? I hear you, Ray. That's crazy. That's good. That was good. I like that. I got a chuckle out of it. Oh, like I said, we're on the virtual world tonight here with iRacing. Pocono Speedway here for the SRCA guys. For the Pro F2000. Pro Mazda's out here. Good one so far. Guys have put on a, you know, they've raced their hearts out here. We've seen a lot of 3 and 4 wide. Kind of just side-by-side action. Still not over with yet. That's all right. I got a 24-year-old and a 13-year-old too, so there you go. My 13-year-old, when he comes out here once in a while I'm doing the broadcast, and he goes, "Who's winning?" I'm right there, the guy in there front. Oh, okay. Come back out 10 minutes later. "Who's winning again?" Same guy was up front. Not sure if anybody's doing D24s this weekend. Like I say, I'm off on not doing a broadcast this Saturday and Sunday. I don't do any racing. Not anymore. I started out on iRacing doing some, but do have a wheel and pedal, but I don't use it. I probably need to take it out to the building and just throw it away. I love the broadcast side of things, sitting up here and just talking, watching these guys race, kill each other. No, okay, nice. Deal. Well, me and my wife talked about it. If we had a bigger house, we would probably live like Foster or something. We'd have to have a bigger place, and we're not going out and buying a bigger place just for that, because we're on that edge of trying to get, you know, hopefully maybe one day the oldest one, he'll find the love of his life and get married. How's that? Lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Dawson's going to man band to bring him around. Single file restart here along with Sean Williams, John Morgan, Ian Wilson. Got Zachary all rounded out the top 5. Looks like Austin's moved up to 6 there. He's around the outside of the top 5. You might be thinking now's the time to make moves, because when he clicks off this time, it will be 15 to go in this one. It takes him a little bit to get around this track. It does time-wise. That will take him a little bit to get around here. 1 to go. Hill Green, they take it back the old school way. Single file restart. Which is probably less dangerous in this car. Then again, it doesn't take them about a lap, and they're already back there 3 and 4 wide again. all about momentum. This track is all about momentum, but it's also about these cars too. The draft plays a factor. Momentum plays a factor. 1 minute you can be up there racing, be the leader. Next minute you're back in 10th place going, what in the world just happened? Race cars in. We're going back green. Go. Field set. Dawson's out front. Drops the hammer back. He's going to make that thing scream. Heading off into turn 1. Here comes Sean to the inside, though. Thinking about taking it too wide, and he does. Get the scoop going in. Yep. Like Nick's going to have to fall back in place. Zachary's going to be the man right behind him. Right along here with Zachary for the moment. See what he sees as he closes in. 3 wide. Go back behind him. See what it looks like. Everybody fanned out. Giving plenty of room so far. That's going to change when it's about 5 to go. They're going to say, what's room? Wow. 3 wide, 2 wide, 3 wide, 3 all the way back here. I mean, it is just a car. It's a car wreck, parking lot waiting to happen. Elijah up to 11. In the mix. I mean, we got racing going on back here in the back, too. Look at this. Back here about the 16th, 18th place spot. Look at all these mad machines back here. And not just up front are they taking it 3 wide. As you can see, that's a good shot going into turn 1. Full triangle, that's right. Tricky triangle. No. But in the middle of the pack, D right there. 10th. Oh, man, 4 wide up front. Who's it going to be? Who's going to give? That's my question. Who's going to be the first one to give? Cole says I'm taking it 3 wide up the outside. Oh, that is just a smooth move. Almost. Up, still 3 for the top spot. I mean, these guys right now, there's turn 2 where we've had problems all night long. Guys get into trouble just a little bit. Kicking it off down the Long Pond straightaway. Cole up front 3. 3 behind him. Look at that fan down. 4 wide into turn 1. Out front though, Zachary's got it. It's going to be a drag race to that line here. Will be a drag race. Look at that 4 wide out of turn 2. Oh. They do have a draft. It might not be exactly like what the Cup guys are, but the draft does play a huge factor here. Especially on that front stretch. Absolutely. Turn 2 right there. Almost got in a little bit of trouble. See an inside groove. Oh, wiggly. Up front, Zachary's got it. Aldous in the mix with Daniel up there. Remember, Daniel had a speeding penalty early in the race, had a speeding penalty. Yeah, absolutely. Draft plays a huge, huge factor. And just to give you an idea, not a good one. Just give you an idea, maybe watch here. Rick, look at the closing rate he gets on him. Right there, you can just see going down that straightaway. Now the turns, maybe not so much. You're almost flat-footed going around this track. Watch his short shoot straight here. Now he's not really got anybody to draft with now. He's going to catch a draft. See him gaining on him. He'll pull the back end off of him. He had to lift right there. You heard him crack throttle. If not, it ran all over him. Going to the turn. Out front, Tommy Gossett's got it. Rick Raven up front. Tommy Gossip's right there on the outside. Daniel Falkenham, remember, he had a speeding penalty. Wow. Four wide out of turn. Tommy Gossip right now. Out front for the moment. Sean is there. 4 wide behind them. Oh, they almost made a little contact. That was close. That was close in here in turn 2. Remember, all night long, that's been the danger zone for these guys. But these guys have got motors with wings. That's pretty much all this thing is. It's a big go-kart. Handles like one. Stiff. It's glued to the track. Fast, but look at this 3-wide battle up front. Y'all like that roll bar, Cam? I like that roll bar. I like going off what it looks like. That's how close these guys are. I don't know. It's just therapeutic to watch them. Speed. Daniel right there. And crack the throttle just a little bit more. Maybe just taps the brakes. All he's got to do. Don't want to crack the throttle. You lose momentum cracking the throttle. Drag the brake. You still got it planted to the floor. Drag the brake. 4 wide up front. Look at that. And you know Daniel sitting there back there going, please, guys, make it through the turn. Don't wreck. Yeah, turn 2. Yeah, because it's flat style turn. It's it's got a little bit of banking to it, but it's oh, there we go, boom, into the wall. It's a big one. We got cars flying, flipping all over the place. Bunch of pancakes right there. Ouch, Daniel Falkingham. We were watching him at a turn 3, and just like that, Falkingham nowhere to go. He was watching in front of him. Look, oh. Kabam! Destroyed the wall. Oh. Destroyed that car. End over end. Ouch. Ouch. Well, just like that, the night for some of these guys ended. Wow. Who knew? Who knew? I thought Daniel was going to be good, but I know he was looking behind him going, man, them guys are 4 wide up there. Nowhere to go. This is how close and just how fast things happen here. When we go back green, though, guess what? We're going to have about, I'll say 7, maybe 6 laps to go. Might be 5. I'm going to say 6. What a turn of events on this one. A lot of people hanging off on pit road trying to get some fuel and tires to see what they can do for a last run here. Cole's going to be the man up front. Rick's going to be up there in a second. That's right, sprint race. A short one here. It's going to be a duel. Well, again, I appreciate everybody tuning in, checking out the race here tonight at Pocono Speedway for the SRCA guys. I want to appreciate the guys here at the SRCA. Let me put this show on for them. They're definitely making it entertaining week after week. You know, a lot of times when you get out here with like a Pro Mazda or Indy cars, they kind of get spread out all over the place. These guys are just keeping it on top of each other. Awesome. Fun to watch, definitely. Even the road course race was fun. We got bootleg racing, dirt racing tomorrow night. We got some street, dirt street stocks. Tune into that. Thank you, Rachel. I do appreciate it. Austin right now has been able to hold on to the 11th spot. So he's been able to, so far, close-up view of him. Close as I can get him. I need to have me a new camera angle for these cars, but see his little picture up there. He must race in another series somewhere. I figure out how to the overlay stuff I've got, able to put the pictures in them and whatnot. I figure out how to do that. All right, let's go back. Green flag racing here. Cole out front there. Tom sitting in third. Harrison up to fourth, and Nick Dawson in the fifth. Austin's got a shot. He avoided that last mayhem. He's back in 11th. Just got to be able to put that car in the right spot. It's anybody's ball game right now. Oh yeah, this race here is going to come down, I think, to whoever. Okay, deal. Well, you stayed out of trouble. That's the number one thing to do in racing. Staying out of trouble. I mean, you know, it's racing. Sometimes you get caught up in the, you know, things that you just can't help. And then sometimes, well, it's your fault. That's just how it happens. Never know. And then I always talk about mental mistakes. I always talk about mental mistakes being like, you know, you miss entry point in a turn, you mess up on pit road. We saw Daniel earlier on, and unfortunately right there, that wasn't his fault. But earlier on, messing up on pit road and got himself in a bind. Was able to fight back, though. Cautions helped him out a lot here. Just racing, sometimes it is a gamble, and it's like winning the lottery. Sometimes you win it. Praise that, because sometimes if you win it, are lucky enough, then maybe you'll win. A lot of times, it's a gamble. Survive, yeah. First thing you gotta do is survive. You gotta be there at the end to win. Go. Cole Freilich out front. Raven there in second. Tony Hillbrand's sitting in third. Harrison Chandler there in fourth. And Nick Dawson rounds out the top five. Lights off on the pace car. We're going back green this time by. And Wilson right there. John Morgan up in the 6. Aaron Smith 8. Zachary up in the 9th. Sheldon up in 2. Good run for these SRCA guys tonight. Pocono. Not over with. So, yeah, when they go across the line, it's going to be 5 to go here. I don't think that they run a green-white checkered here either. Pretty sure that they don't. All right, lights off. Here we go. Going back green flag for the night. If we can't settle this thing. As long as this track is, though, laps do take a little bit to get around it. Car's going to pull them around. Cole's going to be the man out front. Going to lead the pack to the green. Pace car's had a turn 3. Takes that hard left turn off on pit road. Cole's going to see if he can't just go ahead and get a good jump on the leads. Green flag. We're back racing at Pocono. Cole's gone. Behind him, Rick didn't get the jump he wanted. He's got Tony right there behind him. They're already fanning it out 3 wide. You can see that draft play a factor. You talked about it right there. As you saw, Rick was able to get a run. Now he's going to drive to the outside. Into turn 1, side by side. Here comes Tony, though. Oh, out of turn number 1. Down the short chute. They'll get into turn 2. Tony's got a full front view clip of what he can see here. He sees a big wing. They're into turn 2. You get, oh, right there, you see it bouncing around so much. Oh, Cole had to grab that machine there. Hang on to it. behind them. Let's see what old John Morgan right here is doing. He's back up into it. Everybody single file down the front stairs. Here's where the draft comes in. You said draft John's getting. Gonna stay right behind him though. Oh, how close they are. I don't know if side draft plays a factor here, but just see how close those guys are. Now they're gonna go side by side again in the turn one. 3 wide in the mix. I don't know who that is, taking about 4 wide back there. You can already tell the heat's already picking up on the track. Got 4 to go in this one. And it's anybody's race. Now's the time where you want to see what your car can do. Can you get up front? Can you make a move? Tommy Gossip out of nowhere. Aaron Smith there. 3 wide up front again. They're all the way stacked up. 3 by 3 by 3. So they're 3 wide, 2 wide. Well, never mind. They're back 3 back behind them. Trifecta. Out of turn 3. They're going to settle it back side by side. Boom. Nope. 4 wide again. They're beating and banging. They don't care. They said, well, we might not have fenders, but we got tires. That's going to be to the line. Wow. 4 wide in the turn 1. 5 wide in the turn 1. Oh, I didn't think they was going to think about it, but they stuck at 5 wide, though. 3 by 3 by 3. It's Talladega at Pocono with a Pro Mazda. Who knew? Oh, wow. Rick's up front. Tommy's up top, though. Can Tommy pull this thing off here tonight? Here comes Aldous and Cole. They're beating and banging. They're slinging tires all over the place. One guy just threw his rubber all up on the side of him. Wow. Out front, Rick still got it. Tony's right there. Tommy's in the mix. He's around. Car around, that's Rick. Rick Raven went around. Let's see what happened to him. No caution because he's off the track. But watch here. Rick was up front. And they just said, see you later. Punting him right out the way. Getting a draft right there by somebody. Bump draft going wrong in the turn. Out of the turn. Rick Raven's he gone. We are under caution. Oh, that threw a caution? Okay. I didn't see it, so under caution. Now, I need confirmation here. Are we going green, white checker? Do we have green, white checker? Because if not, Tommy Gossip's going to win this race. They're not going to make it back to green in time. So, anybody from the league out there, let me know. Listening. It should end it unless they've got a green-white checker hooked up. If they have the green-white checker hooked up, it won't end it. I'm not sure because remember last week we ended under a time, but I'm not sure. And if so, Tommy Gossip just pulled it off, and Tony's going to come up in second. James is going to come up in third. I just want to get a confirmation. I really never talked to Elijah on that one. Well, we will find out here soon. Yeah, I'm with you. I think they probably will, but I don't know. There's checkers of records. Yep, that's true. Right. I mean, they do have the option now in iRacing. There is the green-white checker rule. They can put that in. A lot of leagues give one attempt at it, so that way we're not here forever waiting. Or they might give 2 attempts at it. But either way, Tommy Gossip, I know Outlaw Racing right there. Outlaw Gaming. Wow, what a finish to this one. I mean, the whole entire race was wild. Yeah, like this kind of racing. I don't know what to do. Looks like it's going to be the end of it there as Tommy's going to try to put his car in the trunk. Well, Austin, either way, he's up in the 7th, so he might end up here in the 7th place spot. There you go. They'll tell us right here. I think we're going to have a green-white checker. Oh. Looks like we are going to end this one with a white checker. Go. We're going to maybe one attempt at it. We'll find out. All right, I went to the source itself. We get one attempt of the green-white checkered here tonight, so that's it. If caution flies after this one, done. Tommy's got to hang on for either 2 laps or caution flies, he's got to be out front. See if he can hang on to it. It's been hard all night long because you've seen the leader, even though he's gotten a jump out there, it's been the guy in 2nd place been able to get that draft. So James is looking good. Cole sitting in a good spot. Get out John and Aldous right there in the 4th, 5th place. Hell with you, folks. All right. Attempt a green, white, check. You're right. Hold it to the floor and pray that it sticks, because that's about all you can do here. You can do some blocking. You better hope the guy behind you doesn't, send you into the moon. And that very well could happen because he's going to have a run and some momentum. That's the bad thing. Tommy right now is not sitting in the ideal place. I would have to say probably John, Cole, or Aldous is the one sitting. Even Austin, I'd have to give him a good one. Now's the time. You need to yell in there, little Rachel, and tell Austin, hey, he needs to floor it. Hang on to it. It's about to get chaotic up front. Those guys are probably in the better position. James is in a pretty good one there, especially since they are starting single file. Now, if they were starting double file, I'd say maybe a little different, or I would think a little different. We'll just have to see, though. Tommy right now is just going to have to pray. If I was Tommy, I'd pray that the caution will fly as soon as the green goes. That way, then it definitely is over with because they're only going to get one attempt to white. So here we go. Lights off, coming into turn 3. Final time tonight. Tommy's going to try to protect everything he possibly can. Be surprised if he doesn't try to just jump as soon as that pace car goes in. Pace car's in. By the time he gets to turn 1, he's going to have half the field right up there on his front tire, and he does. He holds off. James and him get a good jump now. Looks like they're working together a little bit. Cole's back there. Remember, 2 laps, but James is going to dive on the inside. He's going to bring Cole with him. But I tell you, just like that, Cole's going to thread the needle, coming to the front. Got them other machines out behind them back there. We go, Tommy got another good run on Cole. They'll get the white flag. They cross the line, 3 wide to turn 2. That's been a danger joint all night long. Here comes the other cars in the mix. Zachary's up there, 3 wide again. They are pushing for everything they're worth. 3 by 3 by 3 out of turn 3. Oh, there's a round. Oh, caution's out, race over. Cole's going to win it, but man, we got cars all over the place. Ouch. We're just holding here with the wreck till they kind of settle down, but no. James, it looks like, is going to be the man who is going to win it. Pull it on back here. Oh, James had it. Nope, Cole, my bad. Cole's the man who's going to pull it off. Wow. Crashing in the back. Cole pulls it off tonight. James Miller up in the second, and Zachary's going to hold off in the third. What a finish to this one here at Pocono. Also said he got murdered. Well, at least you're still here. That's the best kind of murder, I guess. Didn't kill you too bad. That's racing right there. Sometimes you right place, sometimes in the wrong place. What a finish to this one tonight. Wow. Trying to look for old Zachary and see where he exactly is. Yeah, green white checker there, Austin, man. You just never know. Sometimes you're on the good end, sometimes you're on the bad end. That man right there, Cole, going to put it in victory lane tonight. Let me bring up the second place man here. James. James, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a wild one there. Green-white checkered finish coming out of that turn. That was just chaotic. What was going through your mind when you saw it?
Well, first was avoiding anybody coming up, just trying to stay clear of anybody. And then it was figuring out where I was when the caution came out. But unfortunately, I didn't get quite as lucky as Cole did there. I did see he got clipped too, so it's impressive that he was able to keep it straight and pull the win off here. But didn't really think we'd well, I wasn't really sure what to expect with this race. Just kind of got lucky there of getting myself up to the front and out of the wrecks, and got home a solid spot.
Yeah, no doubt. Coming home in second, I mean, he was able to avoid a lot of the mayhem and the chaos there on the end. Bringing it home in second, but the wild race. It was fun to watch either way. I enjoyed it. A lot of people did out there. Anybody you want to thank for it, though?
Yeah, just thank Jeffrey Fisher and Avi Kraft for the car and for help with racing out there.
And no doubt about it, it was fun to watch you guys fly around Pocono again. Congratulations there, James, on second.
Thank you.
All right, there's James on second. I don't see Zachary in here. Oh, we're going to go ahead and go up here to Peter. Oh, Joe, in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, I tell you what, well, right place, right time, right there. He was able to avoid the carnage that happened behind you. Take us through your mind on that last caution there, that green-white checker. What was going through it?
Really, I was supposed to restart fourth, and I think Tony got to move back there. But on that restart, I just thought I should get to the inside line and keep it there if I can. And I saw Oldest coming on that straightaway, and I thought it was all over. And then they crashed, and I just got fortunate enough to get around James at the right time.
And no doubt, and it just was just right place, right timing, and everything. You definitely had a fast car all night long. You was up front. I mean, it was fun to watch you guys out there. Did the draft really play a huge factor here at this track?
Oh yeah, it definitely played a factor. I was down back in 29th at one point, and I just got a good enough restart and drafted up off of Spencer and everybody, and just got past everybody.
Well, you pulled it off here, Pocono for the Pro Mazda series with the FR2000 here for the SRCA guys. You got anybody you want to thank?
Just want to thank everybody that's watching here, and I'm just more thankful that my car made it.
Well, it's in victory lane. No better place than that right there. But congratulations on that win tonight there, Cole.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. There's Cole putting it in victory lane. Well, what a race here, Pocono. We're going to leave here because that was an exciting finish to it there as Cole wins it. Hopefully myself and everybody here at the SRCA have won. Have a good night.